Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. Hello. Here we are. Good. There should be some things running, but not too much. Let's get you out of here. So this is all updated. We should have one train dedicated to each. Good. So what I need to look at is this satellite production, because I don't have enough iron unloading going on. So I need to get another row in here. And there's no chance of making that any different. Keep as much of this intact as I can. Ah, that's the rocket fuel that's coming out and going into this. It's an interesting thing that I've split this way after already splitting it once, but I think part of it is that this is 12. And this is already 8 to 12, and I really didn't want to go 8 to 13, 14, 15, 16. Although 8 to 16 might not have been terrible. Except for there is no 8 to 16. I'd have to take this and only use half the inputs. Which, to be honest, isn't too terrible. Yippee! Welcome. So I'm doing all of this because I need to get this flattened out so I can have one more of these in here. So that just doesn't fit. If I were to double this thing's length, I might be able to fit it there. So what if, well, can you even? If this were actually built, are there belt limitations that I'm not aware of? Flight of the Valkyries. So green circuits are nearly full, but I've got 2 of them. Oh, I missed something on that. Put that off to the side for a moment. Three, 4, 5. 6. If this were here, it would fit right there. That would be nice. Okay, so we're over 2 belts of green circuits, so it doesn't quite work there. Also, that needs to be straightened out. I might be convinced to put half red here. So I don't have enough green circuit bandwidth to do this. If I can't bring the reds in because I'm bringing the reds in from somewhere else. Now, if I do something really crazy, I could do that. think I'm going to go with this, even though it's kind of flawed. But it's going to increase my green circuit requirement. So that's going to try and produce 135 satellites a minute, which is way more than what I want. I need to produce 4 satellites a minute is what my goal is. I'm doing maths. Well, that was really loud. Sorry about that. Cyberpunk, that's a great game. I watched Baseless play that. So I need, according to this, I only need 4.8 blue circuits. That changes things. According to this, I need 6. Oh, because this is for rounded up to 4. So 10 of these, so I've overbuilt this a little bit. 10 of those, 5 of those, 5 of those, 1 of those, 5 of those, 8 of those. Interesting. Well, if you're not making rocket parts, okay. So I've been calculating this incorrectly. I overbuilt this thing and I need to redesign it a little bit. So let's start with I need 4 of these. I've got 4 of them. Red cracking, I need 4 of those. Really? Red the yellow cracking, I need 4. Hmm. No. It's red smelt or refineries. Yellow cracking, I need 2. Hmm. Red the yellow, I need 2. That's what I got. And then yellow to petro, I need 3. All right. Solid fuel. Solid fuel from light oil. I need 5. Rocket fuel, I need 8. No, that's the best way to do it, is to take it off at this end. Plate, I need 61. This might actually eliminate the need for that second unloader, but I'm still going to do it. We need 18,000 that and 15,000 that. So yeah, we should have more iron than copper being unloaded. Sulfur, I need 2 sulfurs. How much sulfuric acid? 1.1. So I need 2 of those. Oh. Oops. Good. Copper plate, copper cable. We need 9 of them, but that's being handled differently. Coal. That's a train. Plastic, I need 2. Good. This becomes a 2-to-2 bouncer. Damn it. Damn it. Green circuits, I now need 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Red circuits, I need 4.1. That's 6. How far can I push red circuits on a copper cable? Quite a ways. So I need 5 of these. So I need a total of 6 of these. Let's verify that. Yeah, plenty of copper cable. So one of those can handle all of that. Move that out of the way for now. That's 3, 4, 5. There, feed. Blue circuits, I need 5. So move this out of the way. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's keep going. Gears 1, satellites 1, batteries. I need 13 battery assemblers. And that's 12. Wow. Are we sure about that? Oh. Oh, no, I've got 2 more over here. Okay. Yeah, because I wanted to make it shorter. Well, how many accumulators do I need? 5. I may just take 2 of these out, but leave the rest the same. Because 5 would fit in roughly this footprint. And that leaves me really tight without the ability to do this. I'd really prefer to have this thing 1 longer, but I don't know if I can get away with that. Then I don't have to do that curve around. Well, this is all going to get all jacked up now. Have some fun, Dip. Yeah, these are all going to change too. All right, let's put a pin in this. I need 13 batteries. That's 12. I got to stop doing that on all of these. Oops. I have a quick but simple question if you don't mind. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Yippee. Well, according to Michael Jackson, there is no gray, so. Hi, Lauren. So I have an old save that had the goal of 2.5 signs per minute, but I have a lot of things that don't make sense, and the whole save is kind of a mess. I'm debating if I want to finish the save. Well, I have a history of starting over. I was talking to Mucky about this the other night, the other day. That's the reason I have all these blueprints that get me. And somebody just asked this on YouTube as well. They were like, why do you have so many blueprints that are so, trying to do things the same way across all of your factory? And my answer is so that I can get to the parts of the game that I don't have, either end game or don't have good procedures on. And I've learned 1,000 ways how not to launch 10,000 science per minute. Congrats, Lauren. So, Yippee, you're going to learn a lot and you're going to change your mind. So, what I recommend is that you do find a way to get yourself to a place where you like the factory. And if you're not streaming, then it doesn't matter if you refactor 10 times because it's just for you. But that gives you the flexibility of saying, I want it to be just for me. Which means you want it the way you want it. So accumulators needs to be 5. And I can't decrease accumulators to 5 as long as I have this design where it wraps around, which I don't like. And satellites needs to be 5. Yeah, I tried. I followed the advice of somebody else, several other people, where they do smelting on site. And smelting on site comes down to, I thought about it as, oh, you're investing all those resources. Well, wonder if they'll ever convince people they're Xfinity and not Comcast. Yeah, Lauren, it was probably done for tax purposes or branding. Yippee, whatever you decide to get it to. I mean, 2.5K seems like an arbitrary number. Here's the question. How many rocket silos do you want to build? Because there's your defining thing, right? I chose 10K because it sounded like a large round number. And then I started learning, and it came out to Well, you need 12 rocket silos to reach 10K. So I designed around having 12 rocket silos. I was going to have 12 individual communities. Right? I was going to have 12 of these that each launched one rocket, but the number of trains just got out of hand. Because I still need the same number of trains, well, maybe a few less, but I'd still, okay, so I'd save 1, 2, 3 trains, right? But I'd still need that many trains for all of this. And I need 12 of them instead of 3 of them. So you take what I did, right? Okay, these things are going to produce with 4 rocket silos, right? This is going to get me 3,200 items a minute. It's going to need, basically, this is going to get me 4 rockets a minute, right? And 4 rockets a minute is 4,000 science a minute. So if you're going for 2.5 science per minute, how many rocket silos is that? Right? Here's the Kirk McDonald page that I use. So if you change the number in the top over there to say 1 factory, right? And so here's where I'm saying maybe 2.5K isn't the right metric. Maybe it's how many rocket silos can you satisfy at full speed, and can you draw away all of their research at full speed? Because the rocket silos, to be honest, aren't that hard to do. This is, I'll be blunt, this is easy compared to the research. Getting the research to consume the space science that comes back from the rocket silos, that's what's been hard for me, right? I wish I would have done the neighborhood thing and not started with research. I wish I had done it differently. But if you were to design a rocket, a solution that was modular that you liked, and it could handle, let's just say, 1 rocket silo, or like what I've done here where it's 4, or 2, because that's close to what you had. Right? So if you were to design something that fed and drew from 2 rocket silos, right, that would generate, because I mean 3,000 times 3, 3,200 times 3 is about 10,000. Actually, I might be short. I might need to put another rocket silo online, or I'm never going to actually reach 10,000. Because this says I'm only going to get 9,633 space science per minute. I might be screwed from this already. But I did save space to build a 4th one. So if you chose 2.5 because it sounded good, then choose 2 rocket silos. And then build research that can consume, because 2 rocket silos is going to be 1,600 science a minute. Because one of them is 800 science a minute. 2 of them is 1,600 science a minute. 3 of them is 2,400. So 3 rocket silos is what you were going for, and I think that'll fill a belt. That'll fill a blue belt. 3 rocket silos fills 1 blue belt. So that's probably where that 2,500 came from, is because that's what it takes to fill a blue belt. So go at it from that perspective. What's it take to satisfy 3 or 4 rocket silos? Or 2? Okay. This gets moved off to the side. 3, 4, 5. Well, use that Kirk website and change the number of facilities to 3, and you'll see that you're pretty much where you were. All right. Steel is 2,000, so that's 1 train. Also, these are using the old technology, and I need to change that. I don't know that I want to use summoning 2 at any time. That's the iron. Or this copper, rather. That's the iron. This is steel. Alright, let's start ripping some stuff out. This is iron. That's interesting. Oh, I gotta go take care of something. I'll be back in a few minutes.